I'm back! I know it's been a while. I've been putting this off for a while because I honestly had no idea what to talk about. And I guess my creative juices weren't flowing because I honestly couldn't come up with anything. Sorry, I don't have an excuse besides being busy. Today I'm going to talk about my best friend, how awesome she is, and the anti-bullying workshop that we both partook in on Tuesday. So Monday afternoon I bussed to Edmonton and I got there around 6:30, and because traffic was so bad, I had to wait like an hour and a half for Alyssa to come pick me up. She was driving from Calgary. So she was late, but that's okay. We went and got a pizza. We stayed at my cousin's house, got to visit for a while. I hadn't seen her in like 2 years. So that was fun. The next day we were up at 5:30, left at 7, drove to Camrose. The workshop went really well. I don't think it was as good as the last two that I did a year and a half ago, but maybe I'm biased because that was my first experience. But this was good. Amongst all of the crazy activities that we did, half of them were extremely emotionally exhausting for me. I heard a lot of really scary stories from some of the kids. And while it's unfortunate that they have to go through some of the stuff that they do, it was also a good feeling knowing that they had somebody there to listen. It was a good experience. I met some really cool people. At the end of the day, it was a 6-hour program. It was an entire school day. We were instructed to write a letter to somebody on just a little card like this, to somebody that we cared about. And I wrote my letter to myself, which sounds weird, but knowing me, I don't do a lot for myself. I don't think about myself in a positive light a lot of the time, or at least I spent a long time doing that. And more recently, I've been trying to just cut through all the bullshit and just appreciate myself for who I am. So I wrote a letter to myself, and I felt really good about it. It was awesome. I read it to the small 5-person group that I was in. And Alyssa actually wrote a letter to me. When she gave it to me at the end of the day, it honestly made me tear up. They were some of the most caring and genuine words that I have ever received in my life. So especially coming from her, it's not like her to get emotional or really share what she's feeling about somebody or express her love for someone in words. She does it a lot in favors and giving gifts and doing nice things for people. I'm very verbal in how I express myself, I guess you could say. And I tell the people around me that I appreciate them and that I love them all the time. It's not unheard of for me to just go on a sudden tangent about how appreciative I am of someone. Just big time into, I love you so much, I appreciate what you do so much. So for her to do that was really special to me and it meant a lot. So I'm just going to quickly share with you what she wrote about me. Andy, I am so glad to have you in my life every day. You give me hope, and I have no idea how I went so long without you before. No matter what happens, I know you'll support me and love me in ways I've never felt before. You make me feel strong and capable, and that is because you are the strongest and bravest person I've ever known. You live fully as 100% of yourself every day, and I hope you see how amazing that truly is. No matter what you see your faults are, I'll always see them as your strengths because they make you more beautiful and more amazing than anyone else I've ever known. I love you more than you can imagine, Alyssa. Got a little emotional there, but that's okay. Honestly, she is one of the greatest people I've ever known. Everything that she says there, I completely return the feeling. She's amazing. And I couldn't say it enough. And thank you, Alyssa. I love you. You mean so much to me. And thank you so much for what you said. That night we went back to Calgary and I got to hang out with her and her boyfriend. He's a great guy. He's awesome. We went out for sushi and Korean barbecue and I kind of felt sick after, but I went straight to bed when we got home. Oh my goodness, I was so tired. We tried to have a few drinks and play a card game, but I couldn't do it. I could not. I think I had like 1.5 beers and I was like, you know what guys, I gotta go to bed. And I slept straight through 9 hours, which is also unusual for me because I'm not a very good sleeper. I'm not a regular sleeper, but I honestly feel like I'm kind of getting back into a good sleep routine, because even if I have to be up at like 6 in the morning, I can't fall asleep. I lie in bed until 2 a.m. And sometimes honestly, I stay out on nights that I'm supposed to be working in the morning. I just love her. I just love her. She's great. And to everyone that knows her, you'd agree. She's brilliant. 5 more days left in February. It's gonna be March. That's insane. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I hope the weather starts getting nice. It's supposed to be cold all week, and then next week it's supposed to start warming up. My throat is so dry. Hopefully I'll be posting a couple more videos before the end of the month. Okay, thank you for watching, you guys. I'll see you soon.